the arse open. I was. Been busy driving through France, just not far from Bordeaux at the moment, that we are. Oh dear. No, so he's still about, is he? They haven't had the sense to lock him up yet, no? Blimey. As you can see, this is the Giron, and it is. And we'll be going past the Dordogne River. Oh, there goes a train! There goes a train! And we'll be going over, not that one, but over that bridge later, tomorrow, that we will. So, it's quite a mild evening actually, hence I'm only wearing a t-shirt. Still got a hat. I was going to wear a big fluffy hat, but Caroline said, you're wearing a t-shirt and you've got a fluffy hat on. So why are you doing that? I suppose she's got a point. But if I just flip the camera around and you see for yourself, look, there you go. So the water's a little way out at the moment. It's probably on the ebb. You can see the mud. A little floating pontoon. It's rather pretty. Got kids around there at the moment, riding their scooters up and down and crashing into stuff. Literally crashed into a bush. I thought that was hilarious. There we are. So, I've been some really disturbing stuff I've been watching and reading today about Trump. And I just don't understand why he hasn't just been impeached. I know that a lot of the stuff in these Trump files are allegations. I get that. I understand that, obviously. But there always has to be an element of truth in some of this stuff. You can't make allegations that convincing unless there is some truth in it. And we kind of expect the worst of that man anyway, don't we? We don't expect him to be a decent human being, do we? Is this real? Am I really here? Howdy, folks. Hello there. Chrome Dome. Hope you're well. Nice to see you here. You got here. So just sitting there on the grass and getting piles, farmer Giles. Then I'm going to go in and make Caroline, I'll probably go back stir fry or something like that, an old camper. There's my old campers over there, and behind me there is a railway bridge. A train literally just came past a few moments ago, beginning of the stream, and we've got this bridge here, and there's one just below and behind it as well, if you can see that very well. And that one is, I think that might be a toll road. It looks a bit busy. We're not going that way though. I think we'll be going on this other one, the quiet bridge tomorrow. So hello there. Good afternoon. It was afternoon. Blimey, for me it is currently 10 to 6 here in France. We're on the west coast of France. Near the Gironde, the estuary. Gironde or Gironde? I can't remember now. Gironde. Hello there, Sosa. And Stephen. Hello there, good afternoon. And he's guilty as, there's no way. I understand that there's going to be a few people out there who are going to have allegations about that man. And they might be a bit dubious, but there's just too many of them. There's just too many of these allegations, too many of these so-called tips that have gone into the FBI. No, these aren't tips. These are actual allegations in many cases. They're actually the people themselves who have been abused. I watched a video clip. I might do it on here actually. Not. I'll sort it out. There's a video of a man who was a taxi driver who was driving Trump about. I think that's right, something like that. Or was it his daughter got abused? I think his daughter was abused or something. And he overheard Trump talking to Epstein. You refer to the guy's name as Jeffrey. And some of the stuff he was talking about, apparently Trump put a gun in his face. He said, poo-poo. So, I just... Some of the things that was said was like you can do anything, you can kick about and do anything you like with these. There are playthings, they're for us to do whatever we like with, and that's what they're for. you know? And it is, everything I'm hearing is just the sort of things you'd expect to come out of Donald Trump's mouth. He's got so much, it's just so little regard for other people. And he calls America first. It's always Trump first, as we know. It's just, that's an easy line to spin. What I don't understand is why people believe him in the first place, because there's still plenty of people out there that believe what he has to say. And I don't get it. I really don't get it. There's a whole string of allegations against this man. There's a whole string of known lies that he's said, and people still believe him. No, I still don't believe that. Now, it kind of brings me on thinking about my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law, who lives in Michigan, near Lake Michigan, actually. Yeah. And he's on a visa. He's trying to get his green card at the moment. He's married an American woman. And, or should I say US American? Anyway, he had this habit of, he's just compulsive liar, just to big things up all the while. It's all fantastic. This is going to happen. That's going to happen. This has already happened. Da, 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 da. And when I found out, when I was working with him, we were business partners. We had our radio station, and he was sending emails to himself to show us, to try and make it look legit. And me being a bit of a tech, I just pinged it, and I just see exactly where they're coming from. It's coming from his PC. So it's just, he's messing with the wrong people, And that's it. After that, I was very, very, once I found that out, I was very, very careful, to the point that I was going through paperwork late at night and stuff like that, going into his office and that, and checking through all his stuff and his computers and stuff, and anything deleted files, because he wasn't bright enough to delete over. And some of the stuff I was finding was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. And, in business for us, you know what I mean? So, he's a narcissist. And there's Trump all over, isn't he? He's just a narcissist. But the thing is, once bitten, twice shy. It makes you more aware that not everybody's honest. Not everybody is has your interests at heart, or anybody else's, in fact. They're just out there to furnish their own needs. Which is, a bit of shit, really. Hello there, surf address. Hola! We're in France, we are. Afternoon to you. There we go, there we come. Sure looks like the US has lowered their standards for senior public servants. Well, that kind of thing has started. We've seen it in the UK as well. They're testing the waters over here in France as well. But, regarding like the Reform Party in the UK, they are the lowest level of intelligence that you can get. They're so stupid. Just like the guy who was working with Russia and that, what's his name again? Alan something or other. Oh, anyway, whoever it was, who's gone to jail for about 10 years for conspiring with with Russians. That's the Reform Party. They're all money in it. It's money. These people who are easily bought, and just like Nigel Farage, they're all bought with Russian bloody money, aren't they, He was on the TV for years. He also preaches lies that people believe to feel superior. Yeah. This thing I don't understand about people as well is that I'm of the thinking, and I've said on there many times before, speak the truth, shame the devil, because I won't lie to anybody, all right? Mrs. will tell you, I won't lie, and quite often it's to my detriment. And for me personally, I've just been lied to so many times in the past and betrayed so many times. I'm not listening. No, I'm not doing it anymore. And you've always got to remember the lies, You get tripped up, and once you're tripped up, they then think you're just a liar. And then the whole cycle repeats, but no trust you, and that spreads, doesn't it? Just like anyone with any sense, don't trust Trump. So speak the truth, shame the devil. Now people who constantly speaking, blurting lies just to make themselves feel good or make other people feel good or to brag about stuff that hasn't happened, just lies. Totally pointless. What is the point? Is that me, or have they just climbed over there to end up on there? I think they did. Yeah, it's just some kids. They're only kids, but So they climb on people's boats and stuff. That's nice. I don't think it's theirs. Just in case they break in, let's get them on film. Yeah, that's one of the annoyances of having boats. I used to have boats in the UK, in Norfolk. And the security is a nightmare because you've got all that equipment on there, And people just not respecting them, I don't mind if they want to slacken my ropes or what have you, if they need slackening. But, yeah, they just climb around that. There's a gate on there, just there. Yeah, it's just telling lies to people all the time. Yeah, preach your stuff and people believe it. Yeah, just feel superior. Yeah, I get that. That makes a lot of sense there. And Andrew. Hey, Joe. Well, my friend. Hope you're surviving the Christmas. Hope you're not still drunk. Cat's Eye Mouse, hope you well. Scrolling down. I'm losing my voice already, I am. Blimey. The Fantaferra is Fantaferra. That's quite good at orange. Fantaferra is like an angry grandpa referring to plain racism and as he ages. Yes, definitely. He has, hasn't he? I mean, he's just an awful human being. You can call him actually a human being, but he's awful. He's such a terrible person. I don't understand why people take to him. I really don't. Fantaphil like that. Yeah, he's a monster. He is an absolute monster. He's hurt people. I do honestly believe he's killed people. I've got no reason to disbelieve that he dispatched a baby and it ended up in Lake Michigan. I've got no reason to disbelieve it at all, even though it might just be where there's an element of truth. I'm sure he did that. So I wouldn't put it past him. That's the thing, you see. And many of these allegations that have been made against Trump, these aren't just recent. These are from years past. Let's all get Trump because he's the president. No, a lot of these allegations are stuff that's been made like 10, 20, 30 years, about 20 odd years ago. He's just, at the age of 70, he's still doing this. America should have had guardrails to prevent them from reaching the election process. Well, that's the thing about the United States. It has got guardrails, isn't it, The problem is you buy enough people and you get them all on side and then, that doesn't seem to... Why was he even allowed to stand again? Why? With his history, the fact he's going through the bloody courts. The fact he's a felon. How's that even possible? Eh? I feel like a beach whale down here. Oh, get up. Oh, I'm up. Oh, below me. Crikey. I don't know. You just kind of hope people have a little bit more aptitude, a bit more awareness of what's going on. But they don't. They just don't. I know it's not everybody, obviously, but but there's a lot of people out there who take to this stuff, and it's not just him, is it? There's a whole load of other people spouting this shit constantly. I wonder how many people actually are warm to Gingers, to Stephen Miller, for instance. Do you reckon there is actually any people out there that actually have warm feelings to Stephen Miller, apart from his missus, who speaks in the same cadence as he does? Because they're all bloody racists, aren't they? And that's the other thing, all the way along through this, how people of other ethnicity who basically just who voted for that man Have they woke up yet? That's rather nice. Look at that. I'll flip the camera around just so I get proper exposure. There you go. Yeah. It's nice there, you know. Like I say, we just camped up there. Yeah, a stacked Supreme Court. Yep, that's exactly right. He's put all his people in the Supreme Court, so local courts and what have you, you know, district courts, and they might rule against it, and they just undermine it, don't they? You know, the Supreme Courts, SCOTUS. It does. You're right, Joe. Just France does have some nice places, and we're just going around the estuaries. What we're doing, effectively, where we would have been on the right up that way, right? That's where we would have been, and now we're on the other side. Not on the other side. We will be on the other side tomorrow, so we'll be going over that bridge tomorrow, and then we're going to be trundling around towards Arcachon, and then we'll be doing some bay areas around there. And the nice thing here is nice thing about France is there's a lot of little areas, what we call an air de camp. So a lot of places you can camp with your motorhomes and stuff, and they're free. You know, there's paid for ones as well, but it just makes your trip really cheap. You're just paying for your fuel, really, aren't you? If you've got a little motorhome or little camper or something, or even I don't know, do a bit of stealth camping. I've done that before. There's this little old transit that was converted. So the water's sort of, I think it's still going out, or has it started coming? I think it's started coming in now. Yeah, I'm probably going to take the drone up in the morning. I've checked my geo portal, so I'm allowed to fly here, right? Where I am here, I can fly here, but I can't fly that direction. But I can fly over here. So I'll get some of this bridge and stuff like that old drone. I'll try and get little clips, what have you. Might add into some of my videos. My God, you got another 4 inches of snow, did you, Gingers? Blimey, I hope you got one of them snow blower things. I think if France takes over, he'll be worse. I don't think he'll gain the support, though. I think he'll try to be worse, but I don't think he'll get the support. He's not somebody that anyone can take to, is he? The thing about Trump, Trump's an anomaly. So, yeah, I think you're right. He's potentially a worse person. But I don't think he can win people over. I really don't. There's no vetting in the candidate selection process. And even evangelical fanaticism is just madness, absolute madness, what's been going on. And people are suffering. Every time you see these stories where individuals are being basically kidnapped, and it's horrible. It's just horrible. I don't understand why anyone would. Yeah, drone use. So most of Europe is very regulated. It's the same in Portugal. Yeah, there's that's very handy though. They've created a geomet here in France. They've created an app which you can go on, and it'll tell you where you can fly, how high you're allowed to fly, if it's a red zone, no flying whatsoever. And also, because I've got a drone that's under 250 grams, little DJI Neo is only literally 160 grams, brilliant little thing. Because I got that, a lot of some of the restrictions don't apply. Plus, I don't have to register it because it's under 250 grams, and it's just as capable as my big one that I had before. My solar panels are covered again. Oh dear, you better cover them. Is it on the roof though? But you can use drones. I used to fly them with my younger nephew. Cool. Scold, you get your daily walk. We do. We do. We had a couple of walks. Actually, I had a bit of an incident this morning. We went out for a walk, quite a long walk with the dogs, and I put the keys in my front pocket, and it had a hole in it. I didn't know. So I got to check, coming back to the camp, and I was checking my pocket. Oh my God, the keys aren't there. Oh, damn. And you saw, we bumped into a guy who had a couple of lovely cameras on him, great lenses, because we were at a national park area, the bird sanctuary place. And, he hadn't seen him. Anyway, he's had to keep an eye open. Lovely French lad. And we started walking we got back to the camp, put the dogs in the camper, and had to walk all the way round again. And that was right at the end of the. I wish we went the other way now, because that'd been a lot quicker. God, that road's busy, isn't it? That one over the other bridge. It must be going into Bordeaux. Top bridge, the little bridge is not so bad, but I want to get the lights on. I'm going across there. It's really busy. Do they do carrot tipping in the EU? I don't know. I could start the trend. So much for kite flying. Yeah, I fly kites as well. I got one in the camper. I got a foil kite in the camper. Look, which would be ideal. It's a 2 metre. I did have an 8 metre before. Bloody great thing. We used kite surfing. Ripped the arms out the sockets. Farmers here also have shotguns. It's a staple in the south of Portugal. We have a lot of shotguns here in France as well. Shotguns and rimfires and stuff like that. If I wanted to get a gun, I could get a gun, but I don't need one. That's what's the point. Cool. Well, I'm going to go back to the camper and I'm walking this way. Took the bike out yesterday as well. That was nice. Go with the old push bike. And the opportunity I'll get to use one. Oh, that's all shut up now. I think there might be a youth club or something. There's little kids in there earlier. And then there's a little bistro restaurant over here, which isn't open at the moment. Oh, there's a couple of cameras over there now. Oh, just in case we need a defibrillator. Just in case we need to start the camper in the morning. And this camper beside us is full of cats. Seriously, I knocked on the door because he had the cat waiting outside to come in. So I knocked on the door, and she let the cat in. There was like more in there. I don't know if she's got. She must have at least 3, I think, in this camper. Anyway, I'm gonna go and cook Mrs. food. I reckon. Oh, it's dark in there. Was she gone to sleep or something? Oh, she's in the darkness. Sorry? Yeah. Yeah, our batteries are on a bit low side. I had a generator on and they go charge them up. So, oh crikey, it's going all dark. Anyway. Oh, we have light. We have light. Oh, sorry, Dom? You were conserving energy. She's playing jigsaw puzzles on her tablet. And the dogs are making funny noises. Yeah, we hear you. Oh, dear me. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Yeah, we were on there for a little while, weren't we? So that's fine. So I hope you all have a lovely time. So you first don't have e-bikes. No e-bikes. Oh, we want to get one, though. No, I have to use my legs. They did hurt a little bit because I haven't done it for a while. But that's good, you know. No pain, no gain. I know, it's been getting dark really, really early. Don't bother the missus. She's there, playing jigsaws. Camper cats, yeah.
Did you say there was camper cats next door?
Yeah, camper cats. Cats I moosed did. Yeah, there's at least 2 or 3 in there. Caroline?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let that one in. I saw them at the window staring at me. Big fluffy things. You'd think they'd run away, wouldn't you?
I've to tell my friend Lisa. She takes hers.
She takes her in the camper?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey. I don't know. I think I trust these guys. They'd probably go wandering around for a bit. And yeah, eh?
So let me in.
Yeah. Are you speaking? Yeah. Okay. Lick their faces. Anyway. Toodaloo, I better cook a meal. I better cook some food for her because she ain't done anything all day, she ain't.
No, it's just cooking day.
No, she doesn't do anything. I do all the driving and she just sits around twiddling her thumbs playing games. That's about right, isn't it?
Have you washed up yet?
Yeah, and I did all the washing up.
Yeah.
Didn't I, darling?
Have you made me coffee yet?
Actually, I know. She has made the coffees. So elbows up to all my friends in Canada. And you're doing a marvellous job there. That you are. You're doing an absolutely fantastic job in destroying the US distilleries. They're all going to have to go teetotal, aren't they? You know, have moonshine. You can get all these little moonshine pages in your little copper vats with the copper pipes and shit. Little stills everywhere. Oh dear. Never mind. Shit hams. Toodaloo.